Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Latifah Muhammad Noor. I will explain to you one of the answer for one of the practice 1.6 question, page 40 for which is for question number 1C. Okay, the question asks you to balance the equation based on basic equation. Okay, basic medium. Okay, so let's start. So firstly, we need to divide the equation into two half equations. Okay, the first equation we have zinc produce zinc 2 plus. Okay, second equation we can write it as SO4 2 minus produce SO2. Okay, so next step, we balance the number of electrons, we balance the number of elements in each equation. Okay, for equation 1, we have one zinc on the left side, one zinc on the right side. So it is already balanced. Now the charge, okay, on the left side we have 0, on the right side we have 2. Okay, so how to balance the charge? We deal with electrons, whether we plus electrons on the left side or on the right side. Okay, so the tips is to change the bigger number to smaller number. Okay, how to do it? Let's say on the right side of equation 1, we plus with 2 electrons. Okay, so it means we plus with negative 2. Okay, 1 electron is equals to negative 1. So 2 minus 2 is 0. So now the charge is balanced for equation 1. Okay, look at equation 2. Okay, number of electrons, number of oxygen is not balanced. Okay, in this equation. Okay, we have 4 electrons on the left side and 2 equations on the right side. Okay, number of sulfur is already balanced, 1 and 1. Okay, how to balance this equation? We cannot just simply multiply SO2 with 2. Okay, if we do so, it will make the sulfur imbalance because on the left side we will have 1, on the right side we have 2. So what do? We plus the side which has lower number of oxygen with water, H2O. Okay, and then on the other side we plus with H plus to balance the number of H plus. Okay, so right now we can recalculate the number of oxygens. On the left side we have 4, on the right side we have 2 plus 1, which is 3. Okay, so how to balance it? We can put 2 in front of H2O to make the oxygen becomes 4. Okay, number of sulfur is still 1 on the left and right side. Okay, now the number of oxygen is 2 plus 2. Okay, 2 times 2 times 1 oxygen here, so equals to 2. So 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 is 4. Okay, so now oxygen is balanced. How about hydrogen? Okay, hydrogen we have 2 times 2, 4 hydrogens on the right side. So in the left side, on the left side, we times with 4. Okay, now the number of elements in this equation is balanced. Okay, we have to balance the number of electrons. Okay, how to do it? Okay, this one is positive 4, 4 times positive 1. Okay, plus with negative 2. So total charge on the left side is positive 2. Okay, and then for the right side we have 0. Okay, so to make it balanced, we have to plus with the electrons. Okay, so I will rewrite it to give some space for the electrons. Okay, so we have to plus 2 electrons on the left side. Okay, in order to balance the equation, okay, plus with negative 2, so we will get 0 on the left side of the equation. Okay, so this is the equation, the balance equation, okay, for equation 2. Alright, next step, we add together the two half reactions and balance the final equation by inspection. Okay, the number of electrons on both sides must be cancelled out. Okay, so we rewrite the equations 1 and equation 2. Okay, we rewrite the equations. So we write it below here. Okay, so equation 1 just now we have zinc produce zinc 2 plus 2E. Okay, for equation 2 we have SO4 2 minus plus 4H plus 2E produce SO2 plus 2H2O. Okay, so we can cancel the E because it is the same number of electrons. Okay, we total up these two equations. We will have zinc plus SO4 2 minus plus 4H plus produce produce zinc first. Okay, we write zinc first. Zinc 2 plus SO2 plus 2H2O. And this is what we call acidic equation. Okay, why acidic equation? Because there is terms H plus in the equation. Okay, the acidic equation that we got just now is zinc plus with SO4 2 minus. Okay, plus 4H plus produce zinc 2 plus SO2 plus 2H2O. So this is the acidic equation, but the question asks for basic equation. Okay, so how to change this equation to basic? Okay, we have to add OH minus. Okay, if H plus determines that the equation is acidic, OH minus determines that the equation is basic. Okay, a base. So, how many OH minus must be added to both sides of the equation? Okay, we have to check the number of H plus. So in this question, we have 4 H plus. It means we have to add 4 OH minus on the left side and 4 OH minus on the right side. Both sides must have the same number of OH minus. Okay, so 4H plus, okay, plus with 4OH minus is equals to 4H2O. Okay, so before we can write the final answer, you have to check, okay, whether the right side of the equation has H2O or not. So if we check, we can see that there is 2 H2O here. Okay, 2 H2O. Therefore, 4 H2O minus 2 H2O, left only 2 H2O. So final answer, final equation is zinc plus SO4 2 minus plus with 2 H2O produce zinc 2 plus SO2 plus 4OH minus. Okay, so this is the final answer for this question.